Alright guys, so I'm just going to talk about the Wallace Deluxe today. I'm just going to run through the sizes we can do it in, the fires that are compatible with it, and the kind of install process. So let's run through that. So the Wallace Deluxe, it's got storage at the bottom, so it's 3 cupboards that come in standard. This media wall can be made at 1800 wide for up to a 65-inch TV, and the 2 metre wide one can hold up to a 77-inch TV. So basically this can be installed in about 3 to 4 hours, depending on like any optional upgrades or anything like that. So it comes with the 2 double sockets, it comes with the TV bracket, it comes with the TV LED lights on the back, and then obviously you pick whatever fire you want. Starting price for this is $2,500, and that basically gets you the TV bracket, LED lights, all that basically there, and then you would add your fire in. And the reason we don't do these in plaster, I'll run through that. So a couple of years ago when we started this, we used to do all our media walls out of plaster and timber, and then we would arrange the painter and decorator to go in and do all that. So for instance, something like that, a couple of years ago would have took 3-4 days in total to get it from a blank wall to a finished media wall, because obviously you've got to allow the plaster to dry for 2 to 3 days, and then you've got to kind of get it all painted, and then yeah. But now, so because we don't use plaster, we can do this in about 4 hours. You can also move it home if you ever want to move home, and you don't need to leave your media wall behind. You can take your fire and everything. So much faster process, much cleaner as well, and it's just a better finish. And like, if I'm being honest, plastering is very tricky. We went through 5 plasterers in the first year of business because it was just very tricky to get a perfect finish. You need to trust that the media wall company you're using have sourced the right plasterer, a plasterer that knows exactly what he's doing and exactly how to get the best finish. And even at that, I mean, we found a guy, I'll not name him here, but we found a guy who was really brilliant at plastering, and we just couldn't get that perfect finish, no matter what we tried. There was still always wee bumps and, you know, wee lumps and stuff like that, and then on some occasions we would get a call back 6 months later saying, oh, my plaster's got a wee crack in it, can you come and fix it? And what that would mean is you've got to go back out, you've got to kind of sand anything down, you've got to sort the crack, you've got to repaint it all, and even something like that would take you a few hours. Whereas something like this, now before I go any further guys, so this can be changed in design. So the bottom cupboards can be made at 1800, 2 metres, 2.2, 2.4, or just under 3 metres. You can have this unit at the bottom unit, so it basically tapers out. So the top would be like, say, 1800, and the bottom would be 2 metre or 2.4. And we've got a couple of examples of that, like as in images of installs that we've done. But aye, back to plastering, very difficult to get a perfect finish. If anything gets damaged on this media wall, which is very unlikely, but on any occasion that it does happen, then we would just simply change one panel. That would take seconds. That's how easy and like how much better these are than getting somebody in plastering, because it's not that as well. To build this out of the traditional methods, you've got to get joiners. Obviously you'll have a Sparky, but we've all got them. So you'll need the joiner, you need a sparky, you need a plasterer, and you'll need a painter and decorator. That's 4 trades that you need to arrange, or the media wall company need to arrange, and it all needs to tie in with your schedule, so that your media wall gets installed in time. Then when it's in and any damage happens to it, it's just it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for anybody to try and get their media wall that they spent a few quid on to get that repaired. Whereas with these ones, it's really quick. It's very easy to change parts, and we give you a 5-year warranty with the wall, so that will cover all the media wall basically. The only thing it won't cover is the electrics. That's anything electrical, they've got their own kind of separate warranty. But the only other thing on these is the fires and the LED lights, which they're not too expensive to change that. But aye, we're at 22C Carmondine Centre, Livingston, EH548TD. From 9 till 5. Our opening hours are Monday to Thursday 9 till 5, Friday, Saturday 9 till 1, and we are closed on Sundays. So if you want to come down for a chat, we can help you with your media wall project, and we can get you kind of booked in for a home visit. Thank you.